Hello, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda NailFanatic. I'm your favorite colorblind, ambidextrous, singing, dancing, creative entrepreneur, tarot reading artist, and I am here to provide the download messages for today. And we're going to see what comes out of these cards. But before we get into that, I'm sending the links to all those who have requested the live notification sent straight to your phone directly from me. This is coming through right now for you. For those who want to be added to the list, follow the directions below the video. And if you're new, welcome to the Love and Peace and Happiness Tribe. And if you're returning, thank you for holding it down in your part of the planet. So thankful and grateful to be of service here today. So you got questions, I got answers. Those facts are located in the description box below the video. Check it out. You want to be tuned in, tapped in, turned on to the channel, meaning you letting spirit know that you're ready to receive your messages by subscribing to the channel, getting the notifications, and tapping in with a thumbs up on each of the videos that you watch. And what else? If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it, because ultimately you're always responsible for your own choices. And so importantly, may all the blessings you send my way multiply and return to you on the wings of grace with ease and fun in beautiful ways. Praise. All right. So if you want to get your reading today, follow the directions and the facts. And first on the list today, we have Dustin. So I'll be checking my phone to see if anybody else is getting on the list. But first, let's get into the general messages of the day, starting with Quentin's Oracle. What do you want to say? Shout out to Lisette, our first commenter today. Oh, this one has his name. Look it. I heard your name is written in the heavens. Your name is written in spirit. I hear, and it's growing fame. I hear it's growing fame. Interesting the way that's coming through. Loving it. We'll see what else comes through with that. I see there's been a lot of, I'm seeing this little tower he's designed, like levels, like there's levels to this. There's levels to this, folks. That's what's coming through. There are levels to this here, what we do. Let's see what's coming out as our focal points for love, peace, and happiness today from my custom Words of Clarity mini deck. The first one for love, we have collapse. Oh, when there's a collapse in love, it looks like for someone, things are falling apart. For somebody else, it looks like things are falling together. And for all of them at the same time, you know, sometimes things got to get broke down so that they can get built up correctly. If it's built on a false foundation, it's finna fall, baby. That's what's happening. So you got to build it on the right foundation. I always would say, if it's going to end the same way you started. So for somebody, there's that energy here. But I also hear as a focal point for love, there's a need to be grateful for everything that has been revealed in your life. I hear you done been through some hard times. You done been through some knocks, some bruises. You probably got a little bit bruising going on. Somebody got some bruising going on. Oh man, did they really put hands on you? That just ain't right. There ain't no excuse for that. How old are they? How old did you over here running around putting your hands on folks because you think that you got a right to put hands on folks? You better watch yourself. Somebody's gonna grab that hand one of these days and break them fingers. Just saying. Whoo. Okay, yeah. Somebody is really grateful right now and praising that they were able to flee a situation. I hear, and it's life preserving. In the focal point for peace, we have magic. I can do magic, baby. I'll perform a trick for you. And magic is here in the place of peace because it's saying, you know, this peace feeling so magical right now. Focus on the power that you're feeling. I feel like somebody's really feeling their power because of the magic and the peace that they created into their life. It took a lot to draw the energy up for you to create this level of peace in your life, to be at peace with who you are, where you're at, who's around you, what you're doing, what time you coming and going, etc. All that. You've created some peace in your life. I'm hearing the word immeasurable. It's immeasurable. You've never had anything like this before. So it's like your 10 just increased. If your life was at a 10 before, it just increased. Like the level of 10 just increased. It's like 3 more notches up from where it used to be, but yet you're on 10. So praise. I love that for you. Let's see what we have coming out in our focal point for happiness. I hear it's important for you to focus on your power, your magic, your ability, your energy. Yeah. And focusing it in peace is a beautiful thing. So, for happiness, we have happiness. Praise the Lord. Happiness is here for happiness today. Loving it, loving it, loving this energy. So it's saying a focal point for happiness. If you want to allow more happiness, focus on the happiness you have. Be grateful for it. What you're grateful for, you bring a whole lot more. Where your point of focus is, that's where energy flows. That's what's going to grow. All right. Oh, and look at that. I did not see this until I had already spoke it. Growing. This is what you're growing. You're growing the collapse, magic, happiness. Interesting. So collapse is like, this is the energy of somebody who has used their powerful words to decide, to declare, to command that if it's not for my highest, lightest, and brightest good, let it be removed from my path. Yes, I feel somebody really made that declaration and is really working on your behalf. Words are powerful, and you are powerful too. And when you put that energy of what you are, it sends a frequency out through all time and space. Interesting, because Quentin's drawing here is really speaking to me now. Yeah, when you put those words out, it creates a frequency and energy, and it goes out into the universe, and instantly, due to its nature, begins to draw the co-creative components to matching that energy. And it's like the longer you hold that thought, the stronger that frequency, that vibration, that focal point within us becomes. The more energy, the more is brought to that. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes you think that it's over here. This what I'm drawing forth for myself. You say to yourself, oh, here it is. I found it. This is its name. This is where it lives. And this is, what time I see it. And this is where we met. And this is blah, blah, blah. This is a birthday. And Spirit says, stop doing all that. Just because you know what it feels like, don't think that you know where it's coming from. Sometimes you need to give us a little bit of wiggle room, because you go get what you want. If you focus too hard on what exactly this must be this way, and you're resistant to any other option that could actually make you happier, it actually, they're saying not could, will actually make you happier, because it's more by divine design. You focus on the feeling of it. In other words, go more general with it. You're going to attract something that can make you happier than you ever thought, because now you're allowing room for the magic to flow, because you're at peace with knowing that your higher self, your angels, your ancestors, your God, spirit, source, God, what you want to call it, what language you speak, because we speak all these vernaculars. You're allowing space for the higher perspective, the higher mind to come through and fill in the details for you. When you say, I just want it to feel like this, they say, and how many things do you know of now that at one point you didn't, that filled your life with more bliss? There was a lack of awareness before, and once that awareness come through, you found something else to add some more spice to your life. You found something else to add some more reasons to smile. And so now they're saying, shut up and take the download. So here we go. Diamond, baby. And the material world. I'm hearing so many of you think that because it's spiritual, if it's material, it's not spiritual. But if you would understand that all matter, all material is formed first by spirit, then you would understand that all your material is your spiritual, evidence of your spiritual in the roughest form, in the most dense of form. And so you would allow yourself a lot more material girl mentality in your world. Allow yourself to indulge, to enjoy the finer things of life. They said, why y'all keep that good dress in the closet for the good moment, for the rainy day? Why you keep your good stuff up for a rainy day? What the hell? You're supposed to use your good stuff and let the good stuff flow through every day is what I'm hearing. But see, yeah. And then the other thing they're saying, you are shine bright like a diamond. They saying, because they say you've been put through the pressure. You used to be carbon, baby. You used to be a basic human. Now you shine bright like a diamond because you've been through the struggle. You've been through the pressure. And just like it took to create these beautiful diamonds we see gleaming right here. And they're saying, and then aside from that, you had to be found. First, you had to be found. Then you had to be cut, baby. You didn't get the brilliance until you got cut, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to cut, you had to hurt, you had to be broke apart from pieces of yourself. You had to let pieces of yourself go to shine bright like the diamond that you are today, like the diamond that you see before you at this time. When you're looking in the mirror and you sitting up there and you're programming your mind, are you saying beautiful things, or are you breaking yourself down even further? Anyways, we're going to stay on point. They said flip the damn card over already. You got a lot to say today. It's struggle builds character. I got more character than Disney and Cartoon Network combined. Praise the Lord. This is so true. Oh my God. This came to me years ago. I was sitting in my studio and I have been having some real difficulties. And it just, they say struggle builds character. They say, and I was like, well, shit, this is how I feel. Like, I done been through it in some more stuff. Like, my diamond shines so bright. I know what to tell you. You got perfect clarity, cut, all that. I'm just saying. Like, but do you know your character and have, the struggles you've been through? Are they just the bullshit that ruined the rest of your life? Or are they the things that helped you refine your character, to help you refine your shine, right? Was it the cut gave you that brilliance, right? So at that point, when you realize that, you begin to say, thank you. Thank you for being that asshole in my life. Thank you for being the pain and the strife. Thank you for all the difficulty I have seen. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing me how awesome I am. Yes, me. Praise the Lord. Okay. What is our overall guidance for today from the words of clarity? How you feeling? How you doing? What was you doing when you stopped to watch the show? And who do you care about that you sent it to? You sent this off to somebody. They were looking at their phone like, what is this? They don't usually send me that. But I know it ain't being hacked because we were just texting. And some link just popped up on their phone. And who'd you send this video to? Who'd you share the messages of love, peace, and happiness with today? Praise. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord Source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. That divine energy that I am, do, see, and be praised. What is the guidance for us today? From the words of clarity and excitement is coming out of the deck today. Look at that energy. Vortex of energy is a swirling. They're saying roll with the energy. They're saying let this build. This is building. They're saying notice, allow the excitement, go with the excitement. The excitement is guidance. We've talked before, and they're saying it's been a little while since, and it's fitting that we would talk about this again today, about our emotional guidance system. See, some of us got it twisted like a tornado. We think these emotionals that we go through is just about boo-hoo and I'm pissed off at you. But in reality, they are guiding us. When it feels like crap, it's because it's crap. And when it feels like bliss, it says do more of this, because this is a divine communicator. This is the spiritual navigation system saying, "Whoo, baby, keep going this way. I feel good. I knew that I would now. Yeah, I feel good." And if you do, then this is what you should be doing. If it feels fantastic, it feels like bliss, it's saying do more of this. And we ain't talking about because you're intoxicated or have gone out your brain. We're talking about authentic feelings, which you got to have you could be tips, a little bit tips, and you can still feel authentic feelings. But once you go on into blacking out and completely blitzed out of your brain, honey, you don't know what your navigational system is telling you. You don't know what your energy and your emotions are saying. Whew. So somebody needs to maintain a measure of modesty. Thank you. Of modesty. A modicum of modesty. What the hell does modicum mean? I got modicum of modesty. Anyways, so, by the way, they want me to say this. So we channeled in one of our messages recently about a song. The name of it, that I had never heard this song before. One of our viewers here, thank you so much, Ashley. Shout out to Ashley. She heard the message and she went looking for the song and she found the song, and it's called Roll Less Travel. It's a dope ass song. Hold on, what's the girl name? Hold on. Oh, really? Okay, Fatai, Fatai, Road Less Traveled. It's a dope song. It's pretty different. So somebody wants to check that out, go check it out. I've never heard this song before, but the name of it came through. I didn't even really remember channeling that message, but Ashley reminded me. So she found it and sent it to me. So thankful and grateful. Okay, back to these messages. Oh, look at that. Depressing. Something that was depressing, you ain't depressed no more. It's saying you've been through your gloomy days. See how it's upside down? It's saying you've been through it. You've been through the doom and gloom. The worst is over now. Like the worst is over now, the best is yet to come is what I get here. And the energy is building momentum. And I hear some of these places that you've been, some of these things that you've been through, it was helping to build up the energy of this, what you're about to experience now, because there's a law of the universe and they're saying it's the law of rhythm. I hope that I just channeled that correct. But if we channeled the song and it existed, we must be channeling it correctly. So stop doubting yourself, Melinda. And y'all stop doubting yourself too. Anyways, say, it can only go as far as the swing up, can only go as far as the swing low. And the swing low always comes first. It must come first. It is law. In other words, you have to experience the absence of what you want to identify what you do want. You got to have the contrast first before you can get the blessing. The lesson come with the blessing, right? Okay. So that's what we have there today. Let's see what else you going to say, because after these messages, boy, we've been gone a long time. You going to start singing that now forever? I'm just saying, we'll be right back. What are these tarot messages going to say for us today? What are we going to channel through from the Eye of Love Tarot, my custom creation? I still have a couple of these available if you want to get your hands on one of these limited editions of my custom creation by Melinda NailFanatic. Yeah, big fat NailFanatic. All right, so what do we have for the guidance for today? Thank you for singing my praise. So thankful and grateful that my service is being recognized and appreciated, and so thankful and grateful for you. And I want to thank you all so much. We had Lisette come on here and give her testimony about her messages she had received and the progress she's making in her physicality. Praise. What you didn't know, Lisette, was that was benefiting one of the other viewers who has received a similar message to yours, different circumstances. So praise be. Okay, let's see what we have coming out today, listeners. God, what else you want to say? Okay, here we go. Oh, 9 of Cups. Oh, and the sun. Praise the Lord. Good time, sunshine. That's what it feels like. It feels like good times. These are the good times. Yes, it feels like celebrate good times. Come on, let's celebrate. It feels like dancing. It feels like moving. It feels like flowing. This is beautiful. We get the sun come out. We get the wish come true. The 9 of Cups is about your wish fulfillment. What you have wished for, you're getting it. Wish fulfillment, happiness, joy. The sun, pure positive energy. The sun, a self-generating energy. It's showing me the download that other day that I did this one. There's a card in there that talks about match. We just had it yesterday, I think. That the match burns hot but short. And that I'd rather have a sun relationship, one that is generates its own energy, because the sun generates its own energy. And so there's energy here. First off, there's Leo. Somebody's having this experience with Leo energy in your birth chart, whether that is sun, moon, rising, no, Venus. Hey, what part of your chart is that in today? But there's wish fulfillment here. The sun coming out. This is the universe supporting. This is this has been called the happiest card in the deck. All the tarot readers say that. This is the happiest card in the deck, everybody. And I've heard readers say, when you got the sun come out, can't nothing go wrong. Everything is going right. But when you get the sun energy with the 9 of Cups energy, the energy of wish fulfillment with all this power, with all this wish fulfillment and all this power, it's like the universe, it's like as you go for what you want, if you go for your blessings, if you go for the beautiful things that are being presented to you, instead of sitting in fear or doubt or being, I don't know, obtuse, or they give me the word resistance. Somebody, they just showed this whole image over here, just shifted on me again, giving me more messages for you. Blessings coming through, but somebody's sitting in so much fear in their head that there's resistance here. So they're saying, you actually have worked through so much. It's nothing to bust through this little bit. You know what I'm saying? But somebody's experiencing physical anxiety due to their wish fulfillment. Interesting. So there's some resistance here. They're saying it's easy for you to bust through it. The energy is picking up momentum. So using the mantra, they're saying, I am calm. They're showing me peace. They're showing me magic. They're saying, cast that spell. Your words are casting a spell. That's why it's called spelling, right? And so they're saying, cast that spell. I am calm. In order to calm your physical vessel down, as energy that you're channeling right now is got so much potency to it. It's so impactful right now that, your senses. So somebody got like the shakes, right? Because This reminds me of when I pick up that microphone and I really get into channeling some of these songs come through, baby. And I come off that stage and my whole body be shaking. I feel like I might be like that on Sunday. I feel like I might be like that on Sunday. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait. I'm excited. They're saying when you've done that, when you get into that vibe where the energy of some blessing, of some wish fulfillment of yours brings you the shakes like that, and what it is you're channeling so much energy, right? You're sensing the vibration of it, and it's a high. Like, it's the best high in the world. Some people jump out of planes to get a high like that, they said. Yeah, I ain't jumping out nobody plane. I done had so many conversations. Look, I'll keep my ass on the ground. I'm an earth sign. I ain't trying to go in nobody plane, jump out of nothing. I don't care if they got that thing on the back. I really don't. Okay, so what else do you have? Show me one side of this experience. Show me what's on one side. Who or what is on one side of this experience, please and thank you. This is somebody's good times. You know what I'm saying? Good time, sunshine. Four of Swords. This is a chance to take a break. This is healing. This is healing. Somebody had a heartbreak, and it's a chance to rest and recuperate, to heal from this, okay? On one side of this, somebody is getting a chance to finally recover. Somebody is recovering from a passing, a transition. Yes, from flesh to spirit. Somebody is recovering from a transition from flesh to spirit. But somebody else here just had a huge heartbreak, a very difficult upset. Could have felt like betrayal. Could have felt like your heart was being ripped from your body. You know what I'm saying? Like your soul being ripped apart. Somebody went through a big pain recently. But the Four of Swords says you're coming out of that experience now. You're moving into an energy of peace. And they're saying that in another deck that I have, this card is got a title to it, and it's called the Lord of Peace, is what I hear. So there's that energy there. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? I hear there's a truce between two as well. Somebody's saying that there's a truce. Somebody's having a truce with someone. So let's see what's on the other side of the table, please. Show me who or what is on the other side of the table. On one side of the table for somebody, it's an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, on the other side, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and this is a who. This is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but this is also a person. You know, without the zodiac sign attachments, this is a person who is creating something beautiful in her life. She's creating a health, a wealth, a home, a family, a relationship, a business, a meal, painting a cabinet. She's, she's growing a garden. She's creating something. She's bringing life, creative life force to something physical. Yeah. Whew. I hear somebody here is in the vibe where they're so focused on their own creation. In other words, you're so busy minding your own business. You got a whole lot more business to mind, and you about to have more. Baby, you so busy minding your business that it's like these other people, when they sleeping, it's like you're busy minding your business. This is like while folks are sleeping in their subconscious, they're hearing, I got to get my nails done in nail fads. I can't wait till nail fads open. Or else they might be saying, and they don't even know who I am, right? Or they might be getting love and peace and happiness. So in other words, what they're saying with that, the way they're giving it to me is just an example. So in your life, whatever it is that you're focused upon, I'm hearing you're transmitting it to them through their dream. You're transmitting it to them through their your call. Your message is being delivered through meditation, through sleep, and I hear the word subconscious, through subconscious. Somebody here is focusing on programming the subconscious. Like you're like, well, seems like the whole world has been programming ever since I was born. I've been being programmed. How about I get into my own programming? How about I decide to take control over my programming? I'm going to do that. So somebody has literally been lit. I'm hearing 444 hertz. I don't have any information about you on 444. I guess I do have some information about you. Spirit is giving it to me. They said 444 hertz, heart chakra, they said. And they're saying, they're giving me the energy of the ancestors. So this is like healing family ancestral energies, 444 hertz. If anybody has any kind of science or evidence to back that, as a matter of fact, I need to ask Bubba. I need to ask Bubba if 444 hertz. Hold on, because if I don't do this right now, then I might forget. So 444 hertz. healing, ancestral, family, karma, and heart chakra. Okay, so we'll see if Bubba texts me back. Well, we end the show. I'll let you know what he say if you know anything about that. Okay. If he call me, you know I'm going to take the call live, right? I'm just warning you. Okay. Whew. Breathe, Melinda, breathe. They say breathe. We channel a lot through. Just take a minute and breathe. They say go ahead and get you some water too, baby. I'm like, okay. Give me some water. Give me some water. All right, here we go. Water. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So clarify for me this Four of Swords energy over here. Why is this Four of Swords energy over here? Please and thank you. We're looking for 4 cards. Thank you. We have the 8 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. This is communication. For somebody, this is moving. This is talking about moving. This is about gotta make a change for once in my life. Yeah, this is somebody here who is in their sleep. They're getting messages. Oh, shit. Okay, what I heard was, ooh, the work you do is so important. The heart healing, the work you've been doing on yourself. What's happening is, and I've talked about this before. Thank you. Got real clear. They said what it's doing is it's magnetizing others who are around you to be drawn to that same healing energy. And so that genetic shift, that change in the DNA is happening. It's happening all around you. It's happening more and more. It's picking up momentum. That's why this love has collapsed there, because they're saying this is surrounding the heart chakra energy. The 4 of Swords give me 4 again, and they're saying, the falseness, the lies, the beliefs. I hear the beliefs that many have focused and repeatedly through their life, spoken them into existence, and carried around like badges of honor are being left behind. They're realizing that it's not only is it a fallacy, but it's what does facetious mean? Facetious, it's a facetious act, okay, and it sounds like feces, so it sounds like crap. I'm just gonna say that. And then they're saying that it is a futile effort. Okay, a futile effort. So whatever those words mean, let's see what else do we have. Clarifying this 4 of Swords, please and thank you. I'm hearing the change is inevitable. It must be. It will be. It is. It's already happened energetically. And so what's happening now that is happening energetically is that there's the opportunity for it to be grasped so much easier. So this is like showing love and peace and happiness. Try it. Y'all doing the damn thing. You're getting all up in your spirit. You're handling business. You're doing the self-evolution work of awareness and creativity and empowerment, and stop blaming other people and figure out your triggers and understand why you operate the way you do and what can you do to transmute these energies and taking responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? And so because you're doing that, influencing the others. Okay, so let's see what we have coming out. The 4 of Cups and the Page of Swords. Interesting. I hear it's sneaking up on them. It's sneaking up on them. So there's many who are unsuspecting, who are going through huge transformational change right now, and I hear it's happening while they sleep. So some people that if you start getting interesting messages first thing in the morning, for people who are let's say they realized all that you've been through to be of assistance to them, and they didn't treat you right before. Now they want to treat you right, and they want to do right by you, and they want to apologize. Okay, accept their apology, but remember that this is happening in society, and so you know what I'm saying. Like, let them just sit with that for longer. Let them practice for a while. You don't want to be their guinea pig while they're learning how to, live a principled lifestyle. Thank you for that grouping of words, because I was like, I'm going to say this right. Live a principled lifestyle. So these people learn how to live by principle, okay? But they're downloading it in their sleep. They're going through genetic upgrades. And it has a lot to do. They're showing me how we went and checked the Schumann resonances that day, and it was off the charts. Do y'all remember that day? Whoa. They're saying different things like this have been happening so much you know, and it started it started an energy flow of this back in 2012, and it's picking up an energy flow. And what you'll notice that it's a time between 2012 on the modern day calendar and 2012 on the old calendar. Okay, and so they're saying that you're going to see a lot of this as we're rounding up to that date in December this year. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles on the other side of the table. Look at this. Okay, we have, the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Baby, they can't confirm everything I read the channel any clearer. Self-love, doing the work. Self-love, productivity. Self-love, karma. Self-love, cycles. Self-love, power. Self-love, energy. Whoa, can I just say whoa? I just want to say whoa. Okay, because that's literally what they're saying. It's like you have done the work of self-love. You understand that if it's a betrayal of yourself, it's actually a fallacy. It's a lie. It's built on a false foundation. Self-love is everything. If choosing you is not choosing me, then I'm not going to be choosing you. Can't you see? Okay? So that's the thing. A choice for anything that you're inviting into your life, especially if it's going to be with you, you're going to go through cycles, needs to be a choice for you if you didn't know. But that's what the tribe of love and peace and happiness, that's what y'all been doing. Holding it down, creating, baby, tribe. I love it. And you know what? Can I just stop right quick and just toot Melinda's horn right quick? Because we get so excited when we be out somewhere and somebody else be like, love and peace and happiness, try. I'm like, yes, baby. They be like, I'm watching your show. I'm like, hey. I'm like, yes, baby. Okay. Whew. Queen of Pentacles. What we doing is real deal, Holyfield. It's working. It's having an effect not only on ourselves, but on those who don't know it. So, for example, all the people who live around me, well, we'll have fun with that, folks. Because y'all don't even know what you're doing, but you're doing the work. You kind of ain't got no choice. It's kind of like happening from the subliminal place. It's kind of like happening from the greater energy place. It's kind of like happening from the ancestry place. It's kind of like happening from the divine place. It's kind of like happening from that spiritual place. Yes, the King of Wands coming out with us. Do we have King of Wands? We have the Page of Wands. Okay, so let's see. Oh, not only are you doing it, this is telling me, interesting. Look at this. Look at this imagery play. Yo, I love this. Okay, I just came from New York for a second. Okay, New York. Okay. Praise. Okay. So what do we have here? We have the master and we have the apprentice. Love, love, love. Bringing it in, baby. Doing what you're doing. Bringing it in, baby. Keep doing what you're doing because you're bringing it in. Yes. Okay. It's attracting students. It's like the master and the teacher. Yes, sensei. Young grasshopper. Somebody is the young grasshopper. And they on their way. They coming in. This is calling out the tribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm issuing the decree right now. Bring your ass to me if you love and peace and happiness. Tribe. I'm calling you out. This is this energy. This is others being brought forward. The tribe is about to grow for show. That's what I see here. And it's been growing. It's been at a very steady growth. And they've given me for years that we'll know as this energy really picks up because there's going to be a boom in the love, peace, and happiness tribe. And it's like, okay, cool. What a beautiful way to measure. This is why, although we've forgotten to do it for a while, we ask that whenever you watch this video, especially if that red rectangle does not say live, like we love all of you live, right? But the fact of the matter is, there will be ones who will find this video way after its production. And they're saying, put the number of views the video has in the comments when you do, because what'll happen is it's going to give us a clue about the pickup in these energies. Understand? And it's going to date it. And they're going to control or keep tally for us. Isn't that so nice? Anyway, so that's what we have going on here. I see, the work you're doing is having an effect. I also see here, like father, like son. So there's a parent and there's a child. And I see that, your child is watching. This is totally giving me do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, no, that shit don't play. See, the wand suit for me is about the actions that we carry forward. So there's some spirit involved in the wand suit for me, but this very much is speaking about the actions. So it's like, as you're doing, your child is observing how you're doing, and they're going to be copying what you're doing. Okay. The other thing I'm getting is there has been a huge leveling up from your behavior, where your behavior was immature, your behavior was unrefined, undeveloped, unaware, unconscious, unempowered. They're saying it was unempowered, but there's been a severe leveling up here. I'm hearing over the past 8 years, the amount of work you've done has taken you from Page of Wands status to King of Wands status. So you are in royal status now. They're saying you are part of the spiritual royal court. If you don't remember who you are, you need to remind yourself on the daily, especially when you go out here amongst these ones who are barely in the learning phase. The Page of Swords is a learning phase, and it's a learning. If they wanted to do it, they'd have been got started on this path prior to crossing your path. But apparently, this was not necessarily something they wanted to do. So it's kind of like Spirit saying, well, you ain't got no damn choice no more. Either you're going to elevate or you're going to vibrate off the planet at this point. This kind of way is coming through. So interesting. And I don't know about you. But in my personal life experience, I'm seeing how this is so true. Okay. Bottom of the deck was the foundation of it all. Woo, Lordy. The Ace of Swords, baby. The sword suit being about truth. The Ace is the beginning. This is true knowledge. The sword suit being about things of the mind, intellect. Okay. And they're giving me mentalism. Okay. They're also showing me the crown is up at the top. So it's like your crown is active. You are actively getting the download. Praise the downloads. We're so thankful and grateful for the download, ain't we? That's why the show is called The Download, because in these segments here that we do for you all the time, this is about downloading the divine messages. This is going to help us to empower ourselves in love and peace and happiness. Praise. Self-governance is everything. You know what I'm saying? If you self-govern, don't nobody got shit to say to you. It kind of works that way, or at least that's been my experience. Anyhow, Ace of Swords here, the foundation of truth. You'll learn some divine truth. And it's also a victory card. This is a card that strongly represents victory, winning. You're winning, baby. I want you to say it with me right now, and you can put it in the comments if you choose. Hold on, not that. Hold on. I'm okay. So what I heard is some of y'all gonna have a very hard time saying this, but it's gonna get easier. The more you say it, the more accustomed your energy will be to hearing it, but you need to hear it with your own two ears, okay? And what they want you to begin to say is things like this, but we're gonna start off with the first one they gave, which is I am victorious. I am always victorious. I am victorious in every instance. I am perfect. I am always perfect. I am perfect in every instance. I am powerful. I am always powerful. I am powerful in every instance. So what they did was they're repeating in threes, but they're changing the phraseology, giving more synaptical connections from the brain in order to strengthen that vibration. And so they're speaking it out loud. They're saying you've spoken out loud in the past, and the one or two times you did it, it worked. So they're saying, and what would happen in your world if you began to do it more often, more frequently, consciously? I said, even if you did it once a week, what would change in your life? Because you do it. And somebody says, I do it all day long. I do it 10 times a day. Okay, maybe you need to slow it down a little bit. Interesting, because they're saying either way, there's a resistance to it. And so they're saying if you're doing it all the time, they're saying give yourself a break because you're building resistance, because you're saying, I do it all the time and it's not working. They're saying you just got to shift your focus off of it if that's you. For some of you, you do it once in a blue moon. They're saying, and they're asking you to just a little bit more consciously add it in a little more often. So it's interesting. There's a different adjustment for everyone there. So take your adjustment. If it resonates with you, pick it up and run with it. If it don't, leave it where you found. That's what we got to say about that. I love the download message received today. I'm so thankful and grateful for it. Before we move on to your personal mini messages, Dustin is first up on the list. And today I'm going to be debuting the Gypsy Witch fortune telling cards. I've never owned this deck. It's not even open yet. So we're going to open it in a minute to do your messages. If for those of you who have sent in your donations, we do request $10 minimum donation per question. Directions is below the video. Let's get a lunch note, though, to close out the general message for today. Whether you decide to send a donation or not, this message is for you. They're saying this bud's for you. Funny. Okay. It's saying be a leader. Whoa. That just hit me with the whole download right there. Because Spirit been telling me for the longest time, Melinda, we don't just bring anybody to you to coach, to read for, to channel for, to address, and to share your downloads with, to share your wisdom, to share your experience with. What they're saying to me since years now is the people who I attract in my life are leaders in their own experience. In other words, the people who I attract, the people who receive the messages from me, you're a boss, you're a entrepreneur, you are a CEO, you are a president, you're a supervisor, you're in charge, you're the head of a family, you're the head of a movement, you're the head of a group, you're the one who issues the commands and the others follow them. And so you're also an influencer. Some of you influence in much more subtle ways. Some of you influence in very authoritative ways. Others of you influence because everywhere you go, you have this energy that attracts people to sit down and stare at you long enough to hear the words coming out of their mouth that is going to change their life. And the thing of it is, because you've been in tune, not just with me, but with yourself. And before I even met you, you've always been in tune. You always have the right thing to say. So all of you are leaders in your own right. And so they're saying, step up and be the leader that you are. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, stay sharp. They say you've been staying sharp. And they're saying, and you've had to cut a lot of hoes. Oh, really? You said it that way? And they're saying, no, not physically with a knife, but they're saying garden tools, basic garden tools. That's what they said. Yeah, don't flag this video. They said you've had to cut a lot of basic garden tools because they have, it was with your intellect, with that sort of truth. You know what I'm saying? You had to break it down for somebody. So, all right. Moving forward, that's the message for today. Thank you for joining us for the general message. Let's get into these personal minis. Gypsy Witch, I've seen these cards forever, never got them, and I was so excited to see there was a new deck to debut today. So let me get into my Cash App and see what Dustin's message was to me so I could channel some messages for Dustin and move these out the way. Do you have this deck? Do any of you have this deck? I know a lot of my viewers have your own cards. If you have this deck, any comments, let me know. I'll be reading those comments. Okay. Whew. All right, here we go. Let me see where we at. So channeling the perfect message for right now from Dustin's angels, ancestors, and guides. Love, source, God, channeling Dustin's angels, ancestors, and guides with the perfect message for Dustin at this exact moment, please. What does my loving future spirits want to tell me? Praise. Okay, let's see what is the message for Dustin at this time, please and thank you. What message do we have for Dustin at this time? The perfect message. Okay, baby. The Four of Spades. There's an eye here. Now, I'm not going to read this yet, but there's a Four of Spades in the eye. So the Four of Spades is a card that was over here, okay? The eye speaking to me about vision, not just physical vision, but clairvoyance. Somebody's been having blurry vision lately, okay? And so I feel like that's symbolic. Somebody's been having blurry vision lately, but they're telling me it's clearing up. It's clearing up. And they're saying it's important for you to give praise. So this is what your future spirit wants you to know. It's important for you to give praise for your vision. And as you give praise for your vision, they're saying incorporate not just the physical vision. Somebody has perfect vision, perfect 2020 vision. Okay, so incorporating the physical vision and the spiritual vision as well. Okay, it says here in the little tiny print, what do it say? The eye, when near, denotes great interest taken by friends. When distant, it signifies suspicion. Okay. Let me see what I get from that. Oh, they're giving me number 49. It's card number 49, so they're giving me number 49 first. So 4 and 9. 4 is stability. 9 is wholeness and completeness. Because after the 9, you got a 10, which is a new beginning with the 1, and infinite potential with the 0. Once you get to the 10, it's all over. It's already done. So they're giving me 4 and 9, creating stability and wholeness and self-sufficiency. So what this is giving me, the words is what they're showing me is it's important for you to not give a damn what they think about you. They're going to be talking. They're going to have something to say. You going to know about it. You going to feel it. You going to sense their little funky ass energy. And spirit is like, yeah, your future spirit is saying, don't mind it one bit. You keep moving forward as you've received your divine vision. And you know, and remember, they cannot see what was given to you to see for your path. That's why it don't make no damn sense to, because it ain't their vision. It's your vision. Okay. So that's what I have for you today, love. Thank you so much for your 1111 donations. So thankful and grateful. We are worthy and deserving of that and all that we receive. Praise. Okay. So Bubba said he don't know nothing about that. He used hypnotism. So that's the answer from Bubba. I see that I got that reply. Just checking my phone to make sure that I caught everything for today, which is actually perfect. It looks like we're all up to date. I don't see anything that I missed today. So with all that being said and done, so thankful and grateful. And until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.